Good evening. This is the Watcher on a man on his watch. And today we are going to be talking about the unit of measure. I want you to pay attention for some few minutes as we talk about the unit of measure. Now, I want you to understand that this is a scientific concept that I want to bring to you. If you are making any calculations, scientific calculations, if you are making any chemical reactions, you deal with elements in their base status and you deal with measuring units in their base component. If you are calculating with time, you use seconds. Even if seconds are not the most common way we communicate time, when we are calculating, we have to use seconds because seconds are the basic unit of time. If you are calculating distance, you use meters because meters are the basic measure of distance. You don't measure distance in centimeters, you don't measure distance in kilometers when you are in calculations. The reason for this is simple. Your margin of error when you are dealing with units of measure, the basic units of measure, is reduced to almost none. Listen to this. When you are making calculations, if you use minutes instead of seconds, then the rest of your calculation is wrong. So if we are measuring speed, we actually measure it in meters per second, not in kilometers per hour. Speed is measured in meters per second. We use the base unit of measure. So I want you to hear me, because this will help you, especially in this media age. We are going to talk about the units of measure. And if you look at the unit of measure of love, if you are ever going to measure love, then the basic unit of measure is unconditionally. Love is unconditional. The moment conditions are attached to what is being referred to as love, it ceases to be love. Something else that I will admit, but it is no longer love, because love is unconditional. The basic unit of maturity is silence. You cannot fake to be mature, because it takes a lot to be silent, especially to be silent when you know something. So if you want to know if you are dealing with mature people, measure with how many moments they could have said something that they chose silence. Keeping quiet is the hardest thing in this life. And the man who knows when to speak and when not to speak is a mature man. So if you are dealing with happiness, let's say you want to know how happy people are, especially in this age, don't look at how much they are trying to look happy. They are posting on social media. They are updating their every move. Those ones look happy. They are not happy for this one reason, that those that are happy are actually busy being happy than updating people that they are happy. This will help you to actually begin to see life situations with their true meaning. Because the life that we have in this physical realm is an illusion. It is like the mirror. If you are looking at yourself in the mirror, where everything else remains the same, the head remains up, the feet remains down, but left and right is shifted. That's a parable. That what we have, what we are looking at with our eyes, is actually inverted. So people love to go to parties and not funerals, because to them being at a party is better than being at a funeral. Yet when wise men are talking, who view life and left is left and right is right, people who actually see everything for what it is, they know that you would rather go to the funeral than to a party. The reason for that is something that is hiding in plain sight. But hear this. So if you are dealing with people who care, they keep showing up. That's the basic unit of measure of caring. Do you know that sometimes supporting someone who is going through something can be very difficult? Because the person who is going through what they are going through, they actually sometimes want to be alone. But we all know they are not going to be okay alone. So you are almost forcing your presence. And trust me, it's being appreciated. It's just that when someone is going through a difficult time, the first thing they lose is trust. Trust in whatever God they worship, trust in other people, trust in the system, they lose trust. So it's difficult to help people that are going through something. But when you really care for someone, you keep showing up. That's the only way that shows us that you really care. Even the one that you are showing up for. That's the language of care people understand. Keep showing up. That's how we measure things. I want you to be wise when you're dealing with people. It will help you. Because remember, you are dealing with one of the most intelligent creation out there. So you need also to be intelligent. Otherwise, you cannot build lasting relationships, because you keep disappointing people, you keep breaking people's hearts. And most people actually do this, they do not know that they are doing it. So if someone is prosperous, you check they are healthy. Don't look at the bank account. When it comes to prosperity bank accounts, they are not involved. They lie. Check he is healthy. A man who's prosperous is a healthy man. This is how you understand people. Because most people are not open. You are trying to communicate, they are not open enough. Just know people. That a wise man has peace. I went to see someone, and they were talking about how they had foreseen the coming of a natural disaster that happened. As they were talking, they tried to prove to me that was scary. When they were saying it was scary. And then I realized one thing, that they are the ones that are scared. So they project whatever they saw as scary. This is people, someone who is trying to communicate a certain event. And then the event is coming out of them with emphasis in certain narrations to already make a certain impression. So no matter what they are saying, then you know they are not wise. Because a wise man has the absence of peace within a man is folly. It's a manifestation of foolishness. Wise people are experiencing peace within themselves. No matter what is going through around them, their peace is not shaken. And if you want to know a man who has knowledge, he is calm, because nothing moves him. When you know, you know. You are not erratic, you are not impulsive. When you know, when you find omniscience, that calmness is nothing anyone can take away from you. Imagine you are rushing to the airport, and then you find out that you are in the same car with the pilot, and you know there is no way that the plane is taking off without the pilot. When you know that, you are calm. That's something that not even traffic can take away from you. So what am I saying? I'm saying that as you are going through life, if you want to communicate effectively, you have to know how to deal with situations at best units of measure. Don't give yourself pressure over social media posts. It's not as it seems. Those that are making it are actually busy making it. Don't let people manipulate you to tell you they love you if there is an if and a but after that. They don't. If they love you, that's all they do. They love you. That's love. Once there is conditions attached to that, forget. I want you to be able to deal with your life with this understanding that whatever that you are going through, strip it down to the unit of measure. If you are having a fight, strip it down to cause. What caused? Cause is the unit of measure of fights. Cause. What is the cause? Strip it down to cause. And then you deal with cause, and the fight will be resolved. Thank you so much for listening. I'll continue again from here. Bye-bye.